Undisputed Boxing, the Big Daddy update. Looks like the game has been updated again. As you guys can see right there, this was posted today. It says the Big Daddy update, new slip mechanics, new fighters, new venues, and more. It's been a minute since we played Undisputed Boxing. It's no surprise or no secret why that is. But with every new change that happens to the game, with every new patch, the game definitely gets closer to being the sort of boxing game that I guess we all really hope for. So it looks like this is trending in the right direction, but let's take a look at these changes. We'll do that in this video, and then we're gonna go through some of these new fighters that were added, and we'll see how the change actually affects gameplay, right? So right there it says they've added new fighters. Carl Frampton was added to the game. He's in the bantamweight and featherweight divisions. Riddick Bowe was also added to the game in the heavyweight division. And Shu Kan, I believe that's how you say it, is XU first name. If it's not, my apologies. He was added to the game in the featherweight and lightweight divisions. Looks like they also added 2 new venues. That's always good. Always good. Adds variety to the game, so that's a good thing. But this is, I'm pretty sure, where a vast majority of us are paying attention to. That's the gameplay changes. What has changed in terms of gameplay? So let's see. Right there it says they've implemented a new movement mechanic to help players close the gap and make inside fighting a more viable option. Fighters can now dodge diagonally forward, right, and forward, left, which we hope will make a big impact and improve fighting on the front foot for fighters like Frazier, Porter, and Marciano. It's good. It's good. If you try to use someone like Joe Frazier, and your opponent is using Deontay Wilder or worse, Tyson Fury, with how freaking long his arms are, entering the pocket and actually doing damage and even landing is damn near impossible in this game. So the fact that they're adding something to help the shorter fighters, the more inside fighters, the fact they're adding something to help them enter the pocket a bit better, that's good. That said, though, it is also going to help the taller fighters if they want to enter the pocket. So it's just, it's not something that just helps inside fighters. This is a change like this is also going to have an impact on fighters that are fighters that are taller, right? So we'll see how that one plays out. I have a sneaking suspicion about how it's gonna play out, but we'll see, because we've seen stuff like this before. Like, a lot of things they're adding are things that we have seen before, and we typically know how these things play out. So next up, they enabled stance switching in online play, which is good. It means that fighters like Usyk can now switch from southpaw to orthodox in online fights. Switch stances by pressing the right arrow on your controller. So there you go. You will be able to switch stances now online, which is very good, because for me personally, I really don't like using southpaws in Undisputed. So it would be nice to be able to switch if I need. Anyways, or if you wanna role play a stance switching style of fighter, you could easily do that now. They've also improved the stance switch animation. By improve, they didn't really say specifically, like, what does that mean? You made it faster? The animation is smoother? There's not a delay between when you press the buttons and when it happens. It's hard to know exactly what improved means until we see it in action, which we will definitely test that out. Right there, they've adjusted how all boxers enter weave blocking to be smoother. There we go. That's more specific. So it's going to be smoother. The blend between regular blocking and weave blocking is going to be smoother. That's good. That's really good. Because smoother just makes things play out more realistically, as opposed to being like janky. And when things are janky, it kind of draws you out of the illusion that, these are actual fighters. Expanded trait system to include 3 separate levels for each trait, increasing a fighter's ability at each level. You will start to see additional fighter trait level adjustments and updates moving forward. I'm not sure what this one means. We'll definitely we'll look at it later and try to figure out what that means. Next up is stamina. Looks like they're making a change to stamina, which a lot of people have asked for them to do something about stamina. It says right here, maximum stamina drain for base punches has been increased by 10%. And then stamina can no longer drop below 30%. Okay. So maximum stamina drain for base punches has been increased by 10%. We will see if the 10% increase is going to be significant. It's yet to be seen. I don't know how extensively they tested this patch. You know, did they have a group of players come in, test it out, you know, really stress test it before they put it out? I don't know. I hope they did, but we will see. We'll see if 10% is going to be enough, or a player is still going to be complaining about too many punches being thrown even after all this. Damage is the big one for me personally. All this, like, I always say, man, like, stamina and all this stuff, it's definitely important. But for me personally, right, for me to be able to enjoy a combat game, there's got to be damage. I got to be able to do damage. I got to be able to see reward for what I did. If I land a super nice counter and it just tickles, it just kills my whole entire enjoyment. The game just becomes flat out boring, right? So when I see damage, I get excited. So let's see what they've done. Swelling resistance curve has been adjusted to allow for more damage to take place. So we're going to start seeing more swell, okay? Cut resistance curve has been adjusted to allow for more cuts to appear more frequently. All right. So we're going to start visually seeing signs of damage. That's good. And it says increased the damage done at lower stamina values to make fights more engaging. There you go. That's good. That's good. Increased it by what? We don't know. They're saying it just increased. All right. So now, does this also mean that you've increased the amount of damage I can do if I'm low on stamina? Or are you saying you've increased the amount of damage that I can do to someone that's low on stamina? Or are you saying it's both? You see what I mean? It's a bit vague, and I'm not really sure what they mean by that. But if they're saying they've increased the amount of damage that you can do when you're tired or when you're lower on stamina, I don't think that's a very good thing. But if you're saying they've increased the damage that you can do to a fighter that's lower on stamina, that's a pretty goddamn good thing. So there you go. Increased swelling chance by 10%. Okay, so again, swelling, cuts, all that. We're going to see more of that visually. Thank you. That's good. The damage cap. All right, damage cap. So like the maximum damage a single punch can do has been significantly increased. I like the word. I like that word, significantly. That's good. So the maximum damage that a single punch can do has been significantly increased, meaning that punches that combine a range of damage multipliers, example, power punch, landing in a critical zone, landing a counter punch, can now do more damage than was previously possible. All right. So what they're saying is we've increased the maximum amount of damage that a single punch can do. Is it across the board, or is it like the jab gets a specific amount of damage straight? You see what I'm asking? You see what I'm asking? But the good thing here is they've said that if you combine a range of damage multipliers, you're going to notice a lot of damage. So if you're throwing power punches, if you're countering really well, the counter is a big one, right? If you're landing counter punches in critical zones and you're sneaking in power shots here and there, you're going to do more damage than was previously possible. That's good. That's good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Can't wait to see how that plays out. Then it says the minimum damage each punch can do has also been increased. So it is now 10% below base level. The minimum damage each punch can do has been increased. The minimum damage each punch can do, they've increased the minimum. Okay, so it's 10% below base level. We'll see. We'll see, bro. With everything, man. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Power punch damage has also been increased for hooks and uppercuts. So specifically hooks and uppercuts thrown with power. The damage for them has also been increased. Thank you. I like it. And it says general changes. We've added an experimental instant replay system for knockdowns and knockouts. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That's good. That's good. That's very good. This is currently disabled by default and is only available for offline play. Players can choose to enable instant replays in their game's video settings. This is the first iteration of replays in Undisputed and will continue to work to improve it. Thank you. You guys are killing EA when it comes to this one. EA had, let's be fair, they had this in Fight Night Champion and it was fantastic. It was incredible, man. You know, but this opens up so much. Thumbnails are gonna be better, different video angles now. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Don't you steal my idea, bitches. You know what I mean. All right. Updated, which is a big reason why I've always wanted instant replays. With instant replays, you can get so much more creative with the way you present videos. So much more creative, significantly more creative. And I can't wait to test that out. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Right there says, updated the boxer's sweat visual effects when getting hit. So what? It looks more like you're, or it's just more realistic. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I like this. It said adjusted the sweatiness level across multiple boxers. That's good. That's good. Now, adjusted means what? It's been increased. It's been decreased. I don't know what adjusted means. They just say adjusted. So we'll see. AI changes. Man, whoever writes this stuff, man, can you be a little bit more specific, please? Like, we've increased the sweatiness levels across multiple boxers, or we've decreased. That's more specific, right? Adjusted could mean anything. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit more specific will be great. AI changes. AI on Undisputed difficulty should now feel more aggressive across all fight styles. So even the outside fighter will be more aggressive? I don't understand. What? Some boxers should be less aggressive because that's what makes them, like, they should be more counter heavy. Invite you in more because that's their style. But like when you increase aggression across the board, regardless of the fight style, that's like, it's the same mistake everybody makes with the highest difficulty. Like bro, difficulty doesn't have to mean that the AI is the whole time. EA made that mistake. Freaking even THQ made that mistake, bro. They made that mistake with the AI in UFC Undisputed 3, the highest level AI, which is why I don't fight it, because it's like every style, regardless of the style, it's gonna come at you with aggression, and it's like, bro, like that's not okay. We'll see. They did some fighter changes as well. I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to that. There's been a bit some bug fixes. You guys can take a look at that on your own time. But there you go, man. There you go. Some interesting changes for sure. We're going to play this later, and we're going to see how everything works out. If it works out, bro, oh my God, thank you. But as always, man, we'll keep it 100. So that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.